Welcome back to week 8. Today we're going to be looking at a bit more of an intense mobility session incorporated with some yoga movements. Each stretch should be held for up to 15 seconds, so it's entirely up to you as to how long you hold these movements and what feels good for your body. To start with, we're going to come into a lovely chest stretch. So we're going to hold on to the back of our chair, relax our shoulders down and just lean forward. Breathing into that stretch. And releasing. We're now going to come into our back stretch. So clasping our hands in front of us, we're going to pull forward, chin to chest, stretching through that upper back. Have a little move around, whatever feels like it's stretching out your body best. Now we're going to come into some lateral stretches. So extending one arm all the way up. We're going to then reach over, feeling that stretch down the side of the body. If you want to hold on to your chair, that's fine. You might be able to increase the stretch. If you then twist it so that your shoulder opens up backwards, you'll be able to get a deeper stretch here. Just breathe normally. Feel that stretch and bring yourself back. We're going to do the same on to the other side now. So reaching up, leaning over, stretching down the side of the body. To deepen the stretch, we'll hold underneath the chair. Keeping that breath normal. There's no need to change the breath. And then we're going to rotate our shoulder backwards, looking up if we can, deepening that stretch. You may even feel a bit of a stretch into the hip as well. Releasing that and coming back to the center. We'll now just come into some mobility for the back. So if you can and if it feels comfortable, you're going to gently twist yourself to look behind you. If you would like to get a deeper stretch and you're able to, you can hold on to the chair and pull yourself round, relaxing the shoulders down, deepening the stretch. Taking 3 deep breaths here. And then releasing. We'll do the same on to the other side. So either just turning and facing behind you, or to deepen the stretch, holding onto the chair, relaxing the shoulders down, sitting up straight. 3 deep breaths here. And then releasing back to the center. Now to stretch out the lower body. So we're going to focus on stretching the hamstrings. You have 2 options here. You can either place the heel into the floor with the toes pointing up. I'm going to shift a little bit forward because I want to make sure my legs are as straight as possible, because that's how I know that I can feel a deeper stretch. So heels in the floor, toe is pointing up. And you can either lean forward and feel that stretch into the back of the leg, or reach down to deepen that stretch. Or if that doesn't feel comfortable, sitting into your chair, extending your leg up and trying to point your toe all the way back towards you is going to deepen the stretch into the calf and the hamstring, but you will be activating into the quad, so it might feel like a bit of work. So whatever feels comfortable for you, we're going to hold that stretch for about 15 seconds. Whatever you just did on that side, we're going to do exactly the same onto the other side, so making sure that each leg gets an equal stretch. So heel plants into the floor, toes point up to the ceiling, try and keep your legs straight, and then hinging forward at the hips, extending the arm if you want to deepen the stretch. We're now going to come into our child's pose. What we're going to do is either hinging forward at the hips, you're going to try and bring the chest onto the knees, relaxing down and bringing the head just to the knees, relaxing. If this is too much, you can stay sat upwards, sit back into your chair, bring your chin to your chest and just relax, almost curving the spine, bringing those shoulders forward so you get a bit of a stretch into the upper back. So we're going to hold this for 15 seconds. Keep your breath normal, you don't need to change it. We're now going to come into a seated pigeon pose. This is quite a complicated one, so if you struggle with it, don't worry. We're going to take one leg over the other. So if you can do this, that's fantastic. And if you get a stretch just like this, you don't need to do anything else. If you find that you would like to get a deeper stretch, keeping your leg where it is, you're just going to hinge forward and that should stretch into your glutes. Coming up, releasing that leg and doing the same onto the other side. So your leg comes up onto the other one. If you want to, you can give it a little press or hinging forward at the hips. Next, we're going to come into a little bit of heart opening. So we're going to start with our elbows together. Hands are going to be in our prayer position, and we're just going to pull forward through the upper back, rounding that spine. With the arms, with the elbows up, you should be feeling a nice deep stretch and maybe even feeling a stretch into the triceps. Coming back up. And we're going to come down into that stretch once more. Excellent work. We're now going to come into an arm twist. So we're going to twist our arms, bringing the arms together. We're then going to extend our arms up if we can, just taking them as far as is comfortable. Relaxing the shoulders down, and you should feel a stretch into the back. Bringing it back down, relaxing those shoulders. Breathe out as we extend the arms up again. Relax the shoulders down. Feel that stretch. We're now going to do the same onto the other side, so taking the arms the other way. Extending the arms up if we can, relaxing the shoulders down. Your range of movement might be different from mine. You might be able to get your arms straighter or you might not. That's okay as long as we're feeling the stretch. So relaxing the shoulders down. Breathe out, extend the arms up. Relax shoulders. And then bring the arms back together. Hands going to come into prayer. Opening up into those cactus arms. So we're just going to take our seated twists here, twisting to one side, elbows at 90 degrees. Back to center, and then the same one to the other side.